What's happening, everybody? Trey here, and today, reactions to the classics. We are going to be looking at the brand new released Coachella headliners and performers list. Just dropped on Twitter a few hours ago, and man, it's an interesting list because it really shows where we're at in the 2023 musical landscape. And from the people I'm following on Twitter, and just my musical taste, of course, going crazy over Frank Ocean, being confirmed on the Sunday shows. He was, of course, supposed to appear in headline in 2020 before COVID struck. And then in 2021, the founders of the festival announced, hey, he'll be headlining in 2023. So we already kind of knew that, but still, it's exciting to get it confirmed, and we'll be looking forward to that. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we are going to have some new Frank Ocean music this calendar year. But let's take it from the top, man, and especially key in on these headliners, like I was saying. So Friday, we are headlined by Bad Bunny, coming off just a record-setting year. I think it's fair to say he was the MVP in regards to music in 2022, coming off of his record that topped the charts for over 20 weeks in 2022 at #1, really showing that Latin music is taking over and taking a hold here in the States, right? He was, again, the most streamed artist on Spotify for the third year in a row. He had the highest grossing tour of the year and the highest grossing tour of any Latin artist ever, selling out stadiums, which in today's landscape is very rare, right? And so I think it's just par for the course that he's going to be headlining Coachella, and I'm sure they had to get the checkbook out and write him quite the hefty check right there. Looking at what else we got, I'm excited for Gorillaz right there. They're coming out with a new record called Cracker Island that's set to drop, and be sure to hit that big red subscribe button, y'all. I'm going to be dropping a video of my 23 most anticipated albums of 2023. Be looking for that in the next week or so. Also, we have Burna Boy up here. I'm glad to see him getting shine as a pretty top headlining name. Blondie. There's not a lot of legacy acts throughout Coachella in any of the days, but Blondie out here, always great to see. Love me some Debbie Harry, that's for sure, man. And you have some hip hop landscape with Pusha T, one of my favorite rappers, coming off of It's Almost Dry, one of the best rap records released last year. And Metro Boomin is, of course, going to get the crowd turned up a little bit as well. A Wet Leg, pretty high on the billing. I think that they're a band to watch out for and could potentially blow up. I enjoyed their debut record that came out last year as well. Friday is also featuring Magdalena Bay, whose 2020 record Mercurial World was one of my favorites. I'm hoping some new music from them in 2023. Some beautiful synth pop, if you've never heard of them. Soul Glow is going to be bringing kind of that hardcore punk rap fusion. Diaspora Problems from last year was fantastic. You also have Saba, who is a great hip-hop artist, and of course a name that's been popping out and people on Twitter kind of going nuts over. You're gonna have Idris Elba coming back. He was in the 2019 Coachella festival, and he's gonna be back performing a DJ set. You know, it's not very often you get a former Sexiest Man Alive that also is going to be rolling through Coachella. And so that's pretty cool. For me, I think just top to bottom, Friday, probably the day that kind of jumps out to me the most, just as, from the biggest names down to the smaller ones. It should be pretty good performances all around there. And you also have the Chemical Brothers, which I failed to mention, some great electronic music, a lot of electronic acts throughout here as well. And then Saturday, of course, we have Blackpink headlining, showcasing the South Korean K-pop superstars right here. One of the most notable fan bases online of any artist there is. They're the most subscribed YouTube band that there is. They have over 80 million subs. I don't even know who's second. And so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fans of them rolling through on the Saturday. And again, I think showcasing that even 5 years ago, I feel a K-pop group would not be headlining a festival like Coachella. K-pop's not necessarily my cup of tea. No shade or anything, but I think it's great that we have a bunch of different artists and genres able to headline these big festivals, and it really is showcasing more and more how wide-ranging and inclusive, in a sense, these headlining festival acts are. Also on Saturday, Rosalia, who is a fantastic artist, really enjoyed her record last year, and I'm sure she's going to put on a hell of a performance. Boy Genius was something I'm really looking forward to. I hope they release a new record. Of course, the trio of Phoebe Bridgers, Julian Baker, and Lucy Dacus, three fantastic songwriters, and they have not gotten together in a number of years, so I'm looking forward to their set as well. And of course, Charlie XCX for some great pop music thrown in there. And techno superstars from the 90s from across the pond, Underworld, are also going to be on Saturday. And then, of course, Sunday, we have Frank Ocean headlining. That is the one that I am most looking forward to and seeing, okay, is there going to be any new music in this set? I'm hoping, I'm going to make the prediction now that there will be a few new songs that he's going to unveil at this set right here, just because there has been so much anticipation. We've literally been waiting years for this performance, and hopefully, like I was saying earlier, a new album will be in store soon. Also, you have the lovely BJORK right here. For the 1-2 headliners, Sunday is by far, for my taste, what I would be going to, man. Love BJORK. She's one of the great artists of not only her era, but I think she stands up all time as just a fantastic artist that from her debut even up to her last record, so creative, and I think it's great that she's getting such a high billing here even in 2023. Also have the Blaze coming through, and then Wiseblood and Alex G are a couple other artists to keep an eye on Sunday. So even though I said Friday is probably the best day for just for me personally, looking at the list top to bottom, I would choose Sunday above all, just because of Frank and BJORK, and then those other artists that I mentioned. But I'm curious, y'all, what are y'all feeling? Do you think this Coachella lineup's a W? Is it an L? Is it kind of mid? Let me know in the comments section down below what artists you're looking forward to, and if you are going to Coachella, man, let me know. And props to you, man, for having that bankroll right there to be able to do it. I've never been to Coachella. There's some other festivals that kind of line up more with my taste, just broadly and overall, that I'll be looking forward to as we're kind of already getting into the festival season when the lineup's getting unveiled. So yeah, I'll be unveiling and reacting to those as they come out, of course. I hope you enjoyed this quick hitter video. If you'd like to see more videos of this sort, let me know in the comments, and I will catch y'all down the road.